Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name's Snow. I'm planning to thru hike the Appalachian Trail for 2022. This video is a bunch of clips taken from the last week that we were living in Colorado and before we changed everything, sold our place, and started a road trip that is going to lead to our Appalachian Trail thru hike. So in this clip of us with our gear, we're doing our final shakedown of just weighted packs, about 25 to 30 pounds, going out for about 10 miles and enjoying that Colorado sunshine during the winter while we can. It's really bittersweet looking back on these videos and thinking about how exactly we got to Colorado and our house and how long we had spent there. We'd only been there probably a little less than 2 years, but it was great making new memories, and it was really fun going to a new place that we could make our collective home. There's great hiking out there, very interesting location, but I have so many great memories and I'm really thankful for that time in my life. And now, who knows exactly what we're headed to, but it's exciting.
It is January 23rd, a Sunday. We just had our carpets professionally cleaned, so we're hiding on this little island of sanctuary, playing the floor is lava, and just hanging out waiting.
We're moving.
We have 1 day left. Monday is our last full day here in Del Norte in Colorado. And Tuesday morning, first thing, we turn in the keys and head over to Mesa Verde National Park and begin our road trip to California. But we are doing our best to get everything packed away. We got most of it done. It's all just hiding in the bathroom here.
We are currently waiting for the carpet to dry, and Snake Farm made a makeshift chair.
This is a chair. Doesn't work too bad.
And as you can see, it is clean for the most part. Gotta do a couple more things, but that'll be it.
welcome to Mesa Verde National Park. This park was established by Theodore Roosevelt on June 29, 1906. It's the only national park in the United States created to preserve ancestral Puebloan culture and prehistoric architecture. The park preserves records of the Puebloan people from their time here for 750 years, from AD 550 to AD 1300. I mean, pretty cool.
Mesa Verde National Park was created in 1906 to preserve the archaeological heritage of the ancestral Pueblo people, both atop the mesas and in the cliff dwellings below. The park includes over 4,500 archaeological sites. Only 600 are cliff dwellings. The park was hit hard over 20 years ago by an intense fire. It will take centuries for a mature pinyon juniper forest to return to the park's burned environments. Winter isn't the typical time to visit this national park. With cold weather, part of the park being closed, and no tours during the winter time, a lot of people will usually hold off and wait until the summer. However, when you visit in winter, there's far less crowds, and it provides a more intimate experience. Our first stop was Spruce Tree House, the third largest and best preserved cliff dwelling in Mesa Verde National Park.
Snow, where are we right now?
We're at Spruce Tree House, and we're looking over some of the cliff dwellings.
After a short hike, we continued on to Mesa Verde Top Loop. With pit houses, pueblos, and cliff dwellings built by the ancestral Pueblo people over the 7 centuries, they called Mesa Verde home. A new way of life. This is the site of a pit house, one of the earliest permanent dwellings on Mesa Verde. The family that lived here was not isolated, but was part of a community. Their neighbors lived in at least 7 pit houses nearby, and small fields or gardens were probably located close to the homes wherever growing conditions were good. They raised corn, beans, squash, hunted animals, and gathered an impressive array of wild plants.
We are here at Square Tower House in Mesa Verde National Park. It is a pretty chilly, not too bad winter day, but the wind's blowing on us. Really quite amazing, intricate ruins.
The cliff dwelling of Square Tower House includes the tallest standing architecture in Mesa Verde, a 4-story, 27-foot tall structure that was part of an even bigger building complex. Although the site has been stabilized by archaeologists, 90% of it is original.
A new kind of building. The masonry foundation before you is from one of 3 towers, all part of the last village built here. The tower was a new architectural feature appearing at the time of the third village was occupied.
While Mesa Verde is home to some of the largest and most well-known cliff dwellings, this was not the only place they were built. Widespread communities from the greater Four Corners region to areas located in Mexico built homes in the cliff walls all around the same time. This architecture trend indicates an exchange of ideas and technology between diverse communities far and wide. Sun Temple was likely a communal building that played an important role in the Cliff Palace community. While this D-shaped structure resembles other Pueblo sites such as Pueblo Bonito in Chaco Canyon, it is the only building of its kind in the Pueblo world. Some experts suggest that the walls of Sun Temple may have been used by observers in Cliff Palace as a marker for astrological events like the winter solstice sunset.
All right, Snake Farm, what did you think of Mesa Verde?
I enjoyed it. I knew we would only have a few hours here, and being the winter that a lot of it would be closed. So initially when we got here, it was kind of barren. It's kind of burnt and things are dead because of the winter. And
Yeah, there was a fire like 20 years ago and it's still, I mean, kind of ghostly.
yeah, I can still
a little
see
bit.
char marks on the trees.
But there's like nobody in the park, which is really awesome. And I was surprised by all the cliff dwellings too. Like there was a ton. I thought there was only gonna be like 2.
We probably viewed maybe 10 cliff dwellings. Square Tower, I think, was Maggie's favorite.
Yeah, that one was my favorite.
Snow's favorite.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then what was your favorite?
I think I like Spruce Tree
Yes.
House the best, but
I like the sun. What was
the
it?
Sun Temple,
Sun Temple is good
Fire
too.
Temple, Cliff House. They're all really. It's hard to conceptualize what you're looking at with the span of time here, and it's very mysterious because they, over hundreds of years, different people built these things, but around 1300 they were just all abandoned after all that hard work.
Yeah, similar to like Chaco Canyon, but just the archaeology and the architecture is really interesting. But we're gonna get back in the car because it's chilly and we need to go to our home.